Hello everybody, thank you all very much for tuning in. It's Beer Monster O'Clock. Now I'm going to be doing something a little bit different here. I'm just a little bit confused. It's more of sort of a chat and just a general, I will try a couple of beers as well, but I'm confused, right, about this beer, Tyskie. I'm just going to say a few things and then maybe you guys can help me out a bit here, because I don't know what the hell is going on with this beer. I'm so confused, and yeah, maybe somebody can shed a little light on it for me. We've got here the Tyskie, which is the one I picked up from Tesco's. You know, it's your British version of Tyskie. It's not brewed in Britain. It's brewed by Asahi, I think, in the Netherlands. I'm not 100% sure on that, and it's 5% ABV. Right, and I quite like that as far as like a beer you can get in the UK, a macro beer you can get in the UK goes. Is not too bad. One of the better ones in my opinion. I've reviewed it. You can check out the review if you like. Anyway, let's get to the point, Adam. We've got this one here. Right, this is where it gets confusing. Right, this is from Beers of Europe. Right, on Beers of Europe, it states that it's 5.5%. So I was going to do a little beer battle and see what one's better. You know, Polish version, the Polish brewed version versus the one we get over here. Yeah, so I bought it thinking it's going to be 5.5%. It's arrived and it's 5.2%. So I'm thinking, what's going on there? Like Beers of Europe have either made some sort of mistake, or perhaps the ABV's been lowered recently. I don't know. So yeah, I had a little Google, and Amazon sell Tyskie, the Polish version, and it's 5.6%. So why is there so many different ABVs on this beer? I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't know what's going on. These are the same beers as far as I can see, apart from this one here as the Polish version. The bottles are the same, apart from the Polish one's got little crayons like indented into the bottle here. The British one doesn't. Yeah, I'm really confused. I don't know what's going on. And yeah, if anybody can shed a little light on this situation, I'd be really grateful for some information about what the hell is going on with this beer. Anyway, I'm going to crack them open anyway. I'm not going to sort of review them or anything. I'm just going to see between, you know, the one I've got in Beers Europe, the 5.2, and one we get here in Britain, if they look any different, smell any different, if there's any major difference in the taste, or are they basically the same? Now, when I was having a little Google, I read something about the British version of Tyskie. They don't put any syrup in it, therefore it has less sugar in it, which would decrease the ABV of the beer. So yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. But then why is there different ABVs of the Polish version as well? I don't get it. And then I see some posts which looked like angry Polish people suggesting to boycott Tyskie in Poland as well. Again, interesting. I don't know why. I didn't really read too much into it, but very strange. The bottle cap's the same. I don't know, I seem to have misplaced one. Right, that's kind of the Polish one's quite a nice dark golden colour. Yeah, how do you rate Tyskie anyway, the UK version? I mean, as far as a macro beer goes, I don't think it's too bad. It's not the best, but it's better than a lot of the other ones. They do look a bit different. Look at that. The Polish one has got a much nicer looking head, a more dense one. The British one doesn't even have a head at all. Yeah, the Polish one looks a lot better. It looks a little bit less unfiltered. There's actually a huge difference in the appearance of these beers. The Polish one's also darker for me, and it's not as clear. That looks like an awful pint. The British brewed one. I normally drink it out of the bottle, to be honest, when I buy it, but yeah, it looks awful in the glass. It really does. Very strange. Anyway, let's see if they smell any different. I'm not going to go into what it smells like. I can smell like a slight syrupiness in the Polish one. See if we still get that in the UK one. They do smell different. They definitely smell different. I don't know whether there's no sugar in this one at all or syrup in this one at all, but it doesn't have that syrupy aroma that you're getting from the Polish one. Interesting. Right, let's just give him a try. Let's give him a try. Ooh, that's lovely. Polish one is good, but it does have that syrupy taste, which isn't great. So perhaps that's why they got rid of it. I mean, syrup in a beer isn't the best thing. It's not the best ingredient, really. It's a bit naughty, isn't it? But it is a nice drop. Lovely malts. Let's try this one. Literally didn't have a head from the word go. They're both in identical glasses. They're both the same temperature. Very, very strange. Completely different beer. Completely different. Now, the British one's got far less body as well. It's got a crap body to it. In fact, I haven't had this for a while, Tyskie. And it tastes different to me, the UK version, from last time I had it. It really does. It's like, it's just not got the flavour it used to have. Perhaps last time I tried it, they were still using the syrup. I don't know. I'm just confused. I say this isn't really a beer review. I'm just wondering what's going on with this beer. I really am. Like, without a doubt, any shadow of a doubt, the Polish beer is twice the beer, the one that's brewed by Asahi. It's definitely better, without doubt. Whatever they've taken away from this beer, for me it's a syrup, which is a naughty, but take it away, the beer is worse for it, for me. Perhaps you could say, well, it would be better because it doesn't have any syrup in it, but it's not. In fact, it's got a bit of a nasty aftertaste to it as well, the British one. Yeah, the Polish one's like a decent sort of 8.5 out of 10 beer. British one's like, oh, I think when I reviewed it, I probably gave it about an 8, but it's more like a 6 now. Very, very confused. And I'm going to leave it there, guys. I'm just hoping somebody can help me out, really. This video is more of a cry for help. What's going on with the beer in Poland? You know, I know that a lot of beers are brewed in the UK that are supposed to be Spanish, Polish or whatnot. But even the Polish version seems to be changing. And it's really confusing. Perhaps they got the same thing going on in Poland as what we got over here, where the beers are being reduced to ABV or whatever. I don't know. Maybe you can pick whether you want the 5.2 version, the 5.5 version, the 5.6 version. God knows. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you know anything about this. Sorry, it's been a bit of a crap video, really, isn't it? It's just, I was hoping to do like a proper beer battle, but I just don't know what's going on with these beers. Whether you can even, does the 5.5 version even exist anymore? I say, it did say it's 5.5% on Beers Europe. Perhaps I should send them a picture of the bottle. I might be able to get a refund. You never know. Or maybe they sent the wrong one out. God knows. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this very random video. And thank you all for the continued support, guys. And I'll catch you on the next one, yeah? Bye-bye, darlings.